Impact Wrestling, TNA Impact Wrestling Review. I'm back and I took a little time off. I skipped the whole Raw last Monday. I skipped this week's Monday Night Raw because I knew it would be, it wouldn't go anywhere. It'd be a special Christmas edition and they're not really focusing on storylines at the moment. But more important, but more focusing on celebrating Christmas and the New Year coming up. So I may not be doing Raw until not this coming Monday, but the Monday after that. But I am still watching the show. I just didn't cover it in a video. But I am covering Impact Wrestling tonight. Last week we saw the crowning of Dixie's World Heavyweight Champion. The man, uh, the main man of Dixieland, I believe she called him, or something of that sort. Uh, the Mac Daddy Magnus is your card waiting, defeating TNA Impact Wrestling World Heavyweight Champion, defeating Jeff Hardy with a little assist from Rockstar Spud. But we opened the show with Dixie Carter coming to the ring to make what she said was a special announcement. Apparently, they've been hyping this on their uh, YouTube page. I don't really remember seeing a video. I haven't really paid attention much to YouTube at the moment because I'm working on my own stuff, but my own videos at the moment. But uh, she wants to make a special announcement, but gets interrupted by the charismatic enigma Jeff Hardy. That's it. Who uh wants to make a statement of his own, but Rockstar Spud gets in his face and tries to tell him to leave. But Jeff shoves him down into a corner and tells him and screams in his face that it'll only take a minute. He turns around to say something to Dixie, but to make whatever his announcement was, and but gets jumped by EC3 Ethan Carter the third, coming in the same uh, Aunt D. Uh, this brings out. She gets ready to make her announcement again. Uh, as Jeff Hardy is knocked out of the ring, but instead this time she's interrupted by the icon known as Sting, uh, who comes out to challenge EC3 to a one-on-one match that should have happened last week, but uh, Dixie think it's a good idea until she says it is. She makes it seem like that it's not a good idea, and then turns around and uh, makes it seem like it was her idea to begin with, and makes a tag team match between Sting and Jeff Hardy against Rockstar Spud and EC3. Apparently, that match is happening tonight. But what is this big announcement that uh, Dixie has been trying to make? She got interrupted twice in the first segment, so I don't know if she'll come back. She'll probably come back and make the announcement later. But what is this big announcement she wants to make? We'll have to wait throughout the rest of the show and see if she has the opportunity to tell us what it's all about. But that was the opening of Impact Wrestling. Let's get back and see how it all continues. We come back to Impact Wrestling and it looks like Dixie's about to make a big announcement, but this time she's interrupted by the man who holds the TNA Impact World Championship, a title match briefcase from last week, the Feast of Fire briefcase, owned by one Gunner. Gunner comes out with his briefcase and demands a match with Magnus tonight for the World Championship. The title match he owned by grabbing that briefcase during the Feast of Fire uh, Battle Royal, I believe 2 weeks ago. Uh, but Dixie says that Magnus is on tour in his homeland of England, so he won't be able to. Gunner won't be able to get his title shot tonight. But she gets ready to make a big announcement again when James Storm comes out and basically calls out Gunner, saying that basically blaming Gunner for him being attacked by Bobby Roode and the fall a few weeks ago before the big match, uh, the big I believe it was the world title tournament match between James Storm and Bobby Roode. Bobby Roode jumped him and he jumped James Storm in a ball and a local ball before the match. James Storm basically calling out and blaming Gunner, saying believing that Gunner stooged him off to Robert Roode about where he was and what ball he was in. Uh, but Dixie, before they can solve anything, Dixie stops him and says that tonight, basically says that next in the first match of the night we'll have a match between the two former best friends, James Storm and Gunner, for the World Championship Feast of Fire briefcase. The winner gets the briefcase and the title match, the world title match. I like Gunner and everything, but I really want to see James Storm win this. I really want to see Storm get back into the main event picture, and maybe this is the way to do it. But so far, she gets ready to make her announcement again, but this time says that she's not ready. Now she's not ready to tell everyone what she was gonna say. We'll have to wait till later on the show to find out what the big announcement is. But coming up is the first match of the night for the Feast of Fire briefcase. Gunner versus Storm. Former best friends, I guess you could say former, but best friends nonetheless. But he'll get up for the world title match for a shot at the world title. Who's gonna win? I want it to be Storm. Let's see how it turns out. Gunner and Storm's match ends in a no contest, I guess you call it. Double count out. Is both men brawl on the outside and both subsequently counted out by referee Earl Hebner, which means the briefcase apparently stays with Gunner for the moment, but they continue to brawl up the ramp as we move on to the next scene. We move on to the next scene, and we see a stoic-looking Bully Ray, still dressed in the black hoodie and sunglasses, sitting in the back when his former main squeeze, Brooke, Tess Marker, comes up to try to tell him apparently she's been sending him all kinds of messages, and he won't answer her. And he continues to not answer her as she tries to tempt him with her body until she says that she's gonna go out to the ring and air his dirtiest secrets to the world. And all he has to say is, "Look, don't do that." That's all he has to say. But apparently she's coming to the ring now to air the dirty laundry of Bully Ray. What does she have to say? What does the former First Lady of the Aces and Eights have to say? We're about to find out. Let's get back to the show. Brooke Tess Marker comes out to apparently air the dirty laundry of Bully Ray, but it's instead challenges Bully Ray to come out and tell everyone that he doesn't blame her for the end of the Aces and Eights, but instead he comes out and says that to summarize what he said, that he doesn't blame her, but it's just because he doesn't think she's very smart. The only reason he kept her around is because of her looks and services she provided, and then says that he would should pile driver like he did with Ken Anderson, but instead he's gonna use her to spread his word, and that word is that it's about to get much worse. What does that mean? I have no idea. A very disturbing dark side of Bully Ray coming out, and I kind of like it. But coming up next, even more disturbing side of Joseph Park may be unleashed as he steps into the monstrous ball with bad influence. Christopher Daniels and Kazarian will the monster abyss finally be unleashed. We're about to find out what a 2-on-1 monstrous ball is coming up. Plus, the main event, I guess, will be EC3 and uh, Rockstar's Blood against Sting and Jeff Hardy. That'll be very interesting to watch. But let's get started with the Monsters Ball. It's coming up next. The Monsters Ball match was basically one-sided in the beginning, with bad influence double teaming Joseph Park through most of the match. He beating him down with weapons and such until Eric Young finally came out and it looked like he was about to uh, bust Joseph Park open himself to unleash the monster inside, known as Abyss, but bad influence stopped him, and they proceeded to beat down both Joseph Park and Eric Young, uh, throwing Eric Young into the ring, and at one point, I believe it was Kazarian wheeled back and smacked, he was gonna hit Eric Young with a kendo stick, but Young ducked, I believe, and he connected with Abyss, which finally busted him open and unleashed the beast, unleashed the monster, Abyss, who cleaned house with the kendo stick to Kazarian, and then hit the Black Hole Slam on Christopher Daniels for the 1-2-3. After the match, Eric Young looked like he believed his experiment was a success as as Joseph Park picked up Janice and held her on his shoulder uh, with the blood trickling down his face, and Eric Young laughing as though he believes the monster has been awakened. Has Abyss finally returned to TNA Wrestling? I'm not completely 100% sure at the moment, but it's a pretty good indication indication of what may be coming. Uh, the monster Abyss could finally be on its way soon, but we'll have to wait and see how it all turns out. Plus, what was Jeff Hardy's big announcement? Why is he so uh, uh, undetermined, I should say, I guess. Why is he so hesitant to get inside this match with EC3 and Rockstar's Blood? Him and Sting were backstage. Sting tried to hype him up for the match, but it looked like Jeff Hardy had other things he wanted to do tonight besides be in action. But he says he's on Sting's side, but we just saw a phone call between Jeff and apparently his wife. Well, Jeff said that he had something he had to do, and that she should trust him to do what's right. What is he gonna do? I have no idea, but let's get back and see how the rest of Impact Wrestling continues. Lady Tampa gets a win over ODB and Gil Kim with a little assist from Gil Kim, who threw in the belt to distract the ref and then pulled ODB's hair to pull her down as she was about to slam Tampa. This led to Tampa hitting the Samoan drop for the 1-2-3. After the match, Gil Kim got on the mic and said that this is what happens when you stick your nose in Gil Kim's business, and it becomes Lady Tampa's business, and that's not a business you want to be in. But coming up is the main event of the night. Jeff Hardy and Sting team up to take on EC3 and Rockstar's Bud. Before the commercial break, we saw backstage Sting trying to motivate Jeff Hardy to get his head in the game. What is on Jeff Hardy's mind? Why has he been so so distracted. I have no idea. But can he get his head in the match and get his head in the game for the main event? It's coming up next. Uh, how will Impact Wrestling end? Let's find out. The main event match ends in a shocking turn of events. Is Sting looked like he was on fire, taking out from a hot tag, taking out all four uh, all four members of the opposition. EC3 watched us split in the Bowmans until he got until he got caught in a roll up of by all people. EC3 rolls up Sting for a shocking 1, 2, 3. Sting had a lot of momentum, hitting two Stinger splashes on both of the Bowmans, and his momentum carried him all the way back to the point where EC3 came up behind him and rolled him up in a quick 1, 2, 3. EC3 finally picks up a win over a credible opponent, and it is the icon, legendary Sting. After the match, the heel team leaves, and Jeff Hardy gets on the mic and finally makes his big announcement, saying that his heart has been his desire for the business has been taken away with the recent actions of Dixie Carter and Magnus, and he says he doesn't have the heart for it at the moment, and he announces to the world that his that he's leaving TNA for the time being, and the show ends with Jeff walking up the ramp with the Impact Wrestling fans screaming his name. Now, for those who don't know, there are two reasons he's actually leaving. Number one, his contract is actually expiring in about 2 weeks, and they are on their way to TNA Wrestling is on their way to England, and he is not allowed to make overseas flights. Uh, so he won't be on those Impact Wrestling shows when I'm in England. But I do believe, even though his contract is expiring and he wants to work on his music and be with his daughter, I believe he will come back as a backup for AJ Styles when Styles comes back to invade TNA and take over and take down Dixie Carter. A lot of people believe AJ is actually legitimately gone for TNA Wrestling. His contract did expire, but I believe that they are working the fans to the point where AJ will finally come back at some point in 2014, and along with Jeff Hardy and a few others, take down the regime of Dixie Carter, and we capture TNA for the fans and the superstars. But that is Impact Wrestling for tonight. Check, like, subscribe, and comment. Check out my other videos, and be ready for the Global Wrestling Alliance. My my WWE 2K14 brand that I've created that will upload videos starting January 6th. Each day I will try to upload a video for my uh, my shows I've created. So look out for that. Like, subscribe, and comment, and let me know